Good morning, Keller Williams, and welcome to episode 12 of MCTTs Unleashed. I didn't use the sound effect that time. I did it myself.
So today we are on an exciting topic.
Yes, one of our favorites, ChatGPT, and today we're going to be talking about ChatGPT 4. Quattro. And jumping in, as always, we're going to get into our culture moments in a second here. If I had those slides in order, I'd be doing a lot better. All right, our culture moment. There's the lovely Mo. Got to meet her a couple of times. She's an amazing lady. And today is our vision to be the real estate company of choice for agents and their customers. And one thing I discovered this morning was a post on the Keller Williams Realty International Facebook account that, according to Real Trends, Keller Williams recorded the most transaction sides based on 2022 numbers at 811,076. And the most sales volume in 2022 at $342.5 billion with a B. That is crazy.
So that's way ahead of the other people who claim to be number one, which is always interesting to me. They find a little sort of crack in the system and go, oh, look, in this particular, because we're not this type of company, blah, blah. Right. So you see a lot of these number one things going around, but the truth is Keller Williams simply is number one because of the massive number of sales and the volume.
Yep.
It's there.
So I would say we've solidified being the real estate company of choice for agents and their customers. Of course, we never want to rest on our laurels. We're always trying to improve that. If you don't know, Keller Williams agents, for the most part, are constantly learning at events like Family Reunion. Mega Camp is coming up soon. Mega Leadership Camp is coming up very soon. I'm looking forward to that. And we are in all kinds of countries. Peter and I aren't quite sure how many that is. I think it's in the 30 range.
I think it was more than that, but we should know.
We do. We're going to find that out for you.
They have just introduced a couple of others recently. So
Yeah. So that is awesome. All right. Our objective today is to learn how to leverage ChatGPT to develop content for real estate related tasks. And with that, we're talking about blogging. If you're into that sort of thing, right? You can actually utilize the power of ChatGPT 4 is what we're going to talk about today. We are going to compare it to the old version 3.5.
Yeah.
But
the other thing just to quickly mention, if you are watching this live, which is right now, you can post a question by commenting on the stream that you're watching, and we'll see that question come in. If you do get a chance to visit StreamYard forward.com/Facebook, that allows you to transmit your identity so we know who you are when you make the comments. But we're happy to answer questions live about anything to do with the Keller Williams suite of apps and products. So if you've got a question about Command, feel free to jump in and ask us questions, and we'll do our best to answer.
Yeah.
If you want to ask about ChatGPT and its usage, we're here to listen. So it's we want to be interactive.
Absolutely. Peter kind of gave me a side smile over here, and we're fully transparent. We have fun on this show. We're sorry that for those of you that are tuning in, I appreciate 5 of you being here. That's amazing. Because we started rather late. We were well on our way to an amazing show, and yours truly, who apparently can't be talent and produce at the same time, never hit the button to go live. But take 2, and here we are. We're having fun.
All good. It's all good.
So the benefits are to save time contemplating the content that real estate agents need to create in their business. So when we talk about what those items are, we're talking about content for SmartPlans, whether it's text messages, emails. A lot of the burden in creating something like that is just the time and thought that it takes to figure out what to write in each of those pieces. And that's where the power of AI, ChatGPT 4, 3.5 as well. So the old version will work for you as well. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the free versus the paid. And then property descriptions for the MLS. And believe it or not, one of the biggest roadblocks for agents when they're starting their career is I need a bio for my website, my profile, all this stuff. How do I write it? And ChatGPT is amazing for that. You give it a little bit of information about you in the prompt, and it will spit out a well-written bio that you can use in all your marketing.
Yeah, and you can choose the style as well. So in that prompt, you can say, you know, write in a friendly manner or a professional manner or a compelling manner. There's so many ways that I mean, we all should have great skills when it comes to, you know, grammar and language and what have you, but
we're not going to need to anymore. What are
well,
you talking about?
you kind of still need to recognize whether it's good or bad, right?
That's true. That's
right,
true.
and you know, edit it.
Yeah,
but you know, it's quite hard to write about yourself.
it is.
So writing a bio is one of the most challenging things I see agents do, and they either do it in a very factual way, like I was this, I did that, I've been there, I lived here, which is kind of interesting, but they don't really get across the personality.
Right.
Or they go the other way, and it's all personality and no facts. It's like, I enjoy puppies, right? You know, whatever it might be.
Yep.
So having a kind of balanced output on that is definitely useful. And also you can ask it to make it search engine friendly. So you can put in locations, you know, communities, or like people as agents have favored areas that they farm to find clients. Not that they recommend for people to live in, but it's just they work on a particular area to be an expert in it and to understand it and know the facts about a particular location. So you can include that in your bio, right? Which is useful for people who are researching, find an agent in.
Right. Yeah, you can ask ChatGPT for keywords that have SEO value.
Yeah.
And then after you ask it for that and it gives you those keywords, you can say, now please write this using those keywords optimized for search engine optimization. Yeah. So it's fascinating what it can do. Now we are going to jump back in here and talking about the 201 Plus Club. We always want to bring things back to the 201 Plus Club, because at that point of having 201 plus contacts in your database, healthy contacts, and we call it a data bank a lot because that is where the dollars come from, is the contacts in your database. Having those 201 plus healthy contacts that are on at least one smart plan is where your GCI starts to soar at that point. So at 119, and then it takes off. And the reason that's relevant to what we're talking about today is because with those smart plans, a lot of times we don't know, like I said a minute ago, what to put in it. And the ChatGPT, yes, I'm going to say like the Facebook, the Google, the ChatGPT will be able to help you create that content, and be well on your way to getting into that 201 Plus Club. So now we're going to have some fun, and we are going to jump into and demonstrate ChatGPT 4. And I'm going to have Peter give our viewers a little history lesson on ChatGPT and where it varies, like between 3.5 and 4.0 that we're in now.
Yeah. So when you subscribe to OpenAI's software, there is a $20 a month charge if you want to access ChatGPT 4, which is their latest model, which is interestingly, it's a little slower in producing results, but it's much more capable because it was trained differently. It's more expert and more fundamentally more intelligent. They didn't actually release in their paper, their scientific paper, about where they're at, information about what they did to create ChatGPT 4, because they don't want their competitors to have, you know, an advantage. So they've kind of kept some things quiet. But it's more robust. It's less likely to hallucinate, so it's more likely to be accurate, which is, you know, what they're trying to achieve.
And that was part of the previous version, right?
Yeah, the 3.5 would go off on a tangent very easily and start to create.
Didn't you say that was deliberate because they wanted feedback on how people felt about the?
No, I don't think it was deliberate. I think it basically, the longer you converse with it and you're running multiple iterations of the same question, or you're trying to get to a different outcome, it can go off track.
Okay.
So what they did was on the Bing version, they limited it to 6 or 7 or 8 questions. That's now up to 15. So they've obviously improved the hallucinations that happen. But at the end of the day, it's a tool. It's not general AI. It's just a tool that predicts the next word based on the last words that were inputted. So it can talk about the blue fox on the Siberian tundra that doesn't exist, but it sounds very convincing.
That's crazy,
right?
Yeah,
it completely invents an animal and a location, and it's because it's just using similar data that something that's similar. So you do have to watch it, and at the end of the day, even if you had an assistant creating content for you, you would still read the content before you publish it. Right.
Yeah, you got to proofread, fact check.
Yes, you just got to fact check it. But honestly, the version 4 is much better, and it takes longer to get into that issue.
One of the things that we've talked about before, and we'll touch on this as we move through, but there's concern that ChatGPT 4 or just the AI itself in general will eliminate some jobs. So I saw something funny this morning. I was scrolling through my Facebook feed, and Lori Ballin is somebody that I've known in the Keller Williams tech world for many years. I like 12 years now. And she created a post, or had posted something this morning about how ChatGPT 4 read her tarot. And I thought it was absolutely amazing. It was hilarious. Like it just started reading tarot cards. So palm readers may be a thing of the past. Right. I'm not sure. So it's a lot more convenient and less embarrassing to just do it in your house than drive to one of those funky looking huts.
Oh dear.
Okay, having fun as always. All right, let's throw this up here. And what we're in is, it may look a little different to you. I prefer to have dark mode on all of my UIs, my user interfaces. So mine's in dark mode. This actually, when you first go to ChatGPT, and that's chat.openai.com/chat, is what brings you to this specific ChatGPT, because it's built into Bing.
It is.
Right.
So if you use the Edge browser or use the Bing mobile app on your phone, you can access ChatGPT 4 for free. However, it's, in some respects, you'd say that Bing is better because it's linked to the internet. But my experience of it is that shortens its abilities, because what it does is it turns to the internet and says, well, why don't you just check out this website, when there's a link and it says ad.
Right.
So when you click it, they're getting revenue. Right. So they're putting ads into the results so that you are kind of making money for Bing. So I prefer to pay the fixed $20 and have the whole system kind of more calmly and clearly give me the information I'm looking for. So I think it's worth a subscription. But 3.5 is still a very capable model and does a great job. You just got to watch that. Don't go too far with it. 20, 30 times you've asked a question, it's maybe time to refresh the input and start a new conversation.
And understand that it's only relevant to 2021.
Yes, the date. Yes. So if you're asking for real estate stats for March 2023, you're going to get it on Bing, but you're not going to get it on GPT 3 or 4.
Right.
3.5 or 4.
Right. And you'll notice that ChatGPT 3.5 spits things out with lightning speed. ChatGPT 4 is a little slower. But again,
it tells you if you click on the box, it says that. So
it gives your.
So what does it say there? Reasoning is fairly low, speed is fast, and then conciseness is that?
Yeah, conciseness is actually, I would say that's probably fairly low. It's on the low side. Reasoning's 3 out of 5. Speed is 5 out of 5, and it's lightning fast.
Yeah,
and then conciseness.
And then if you go to 4, it says the reasoning is much higher, conciseness is higher. But the speed is slower. So it's more capable, a little slower. But the speed is irrelevant to me because it's the
fast. Content. What's the validity of the content? Yeah, absolutely. I would agree. So that is the cool thing about having ChatGPT Plus as well. We are not here to ask agents to spend money outside of their budget. The only thing that I would say to that is that for the time, and one of the things that I love promoting is are technology pieces that save you time or money or both. And ChatGPT definitely saves you both. So if you consider $20 being a relatively inexpensive tool
I mean,
for
if
the
you
time that and money that it saves you,
yeah, if you use it every day, what's it, 60, 70 cents a day?
Yeah.
It's nothing.
yeah.
So
And then what the paid version allows you to do is to get in when you want, which is really, I mean, truth be told, that's why I did it, because I went to teach a class on the free version and I couldn't get in, and there went the class.
because
right?
people are using it and it's busy
Yeah.
and it's shut down. So yeah, that is one massive advantage of
Yeah.
the GPT-4 is it's available.
And then also with ChatGPT Plus, you get to choose ChatGPT for Legacy 3.5 or default 3.5. You actually get to flip back and forth between those.
So what's the first thing we're going to ask it?
First thing we're going to ask it, let's do a property description. Every agent
Okay.
needs to do one of those,
Yep.
right?
Yep. So you're going to use 4 or 3.5?
I'm going to use 4 because I have previous versions on the 3.5. So we
Okay.
use 4. And then you'll get a notice that ChatGPT 4 currently has a cap of 25 messages every 3 hours. Expect significantly lower caps as we adjust for demand. So again, you're still going to, even though you're paying for it, you will have to kind of ride along with what the demand is. But we're able to get in every time that we want. And honestly, for the way that a real estate agent's really going to use this in practicality, they're not going to be sitting here all day. They're
No.
going to use it for one specific output, and that's it.
Yep. Exactly.
All right. So we're going to say right in MLS property description for a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom home on a waterfront canal with access to the Gulf of Mexico. This home also has a 3-car garage. Screened lanai, pool with spillover. We're getting a lot more detailed than we have in the past with this, and I'm doing it specifically to see what our output is.
I put some like kitchen information in, whether it's got granite, quartz.
So pool with spillover, spa, kitchen has quartz countertops, real wood cabinetry, stainless steel appliances. Farmhouse sink, they call that, right?
What I also like to add is the location and ask it to offer 3 or 4 benefits to living in that location.
Awesome. Farmhouse sink, luxury. Does it know what LVP is? Have you tried that?
A what?
LVP, luxury vinyl plank.
I haven't. I've said luxury vinyl plank.
Okay, you spelled it all out though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna test that later with the acronym and see if it knows what it means. Flooring is luxury vinyl plank throughout. Cathedral ceilings. What else? Anything else in there? Cathedral ceilings, house built in 2020, I'll say.
Put lot size.
Lot is 3/4 of an acre.
property's getting more expensive.
It is.
More we type.
It is. But we've always kind of done it, other than your house, we've always done it on kind of a basic older house that's been updated. So lot is 3/4 of an acre, and house is located in, I'm going to say Naples this time.
All right.
In Naples, Florida.
You have to say Florida because it will talk about Italy.
It's right. Yeah, it doesn't know, right? And then, so what are the details? How do you, so this is called prompt engineering, when you're actually giving it very specific information in the prompt so that you get the output that you expect. So what do you normally put in there? So house is located in Naples, and then
highlight 3 benefits of living in Naples, Florida.
That did sound a little redneck for an Englishman.
Florida. Florida.
All right. And then we're going to hit enter and see what we get. Hopefully I didn't stump it. There we go. So welcome to this stunning waterfront 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom home situated on a picturesque canal with direct access to the Gulf of Mexico in the highly sought after Naples, Florida. This exquisite property, built in 2020, is nestled on a spacious 3/4 acre lot, providing ample space for outdoor enjoyment and privacy. As you enter this meticulously designed home, you will be captivated by the soaring cathedral ceilings and the elegant luxury vinyl plank flooring throughout. The open concept kitchen boasts top-of-the-line stainless steel appliances, gleaming quartz countertops, real wood cabinetry, and a charming farmhouse sink. Perfect for entertaining or preparing a gourmet meal, the kitchen effortlessly flows into the spacious living area. Step outside to the screen lanai, where you can relax and unwind in the sparkling pool featuring a tranquil spillover spa. The generously sized 3-car garage offers abundant storage for vehicles, boats, or personal watercraft. Living in Naples, Florida provides you with numerous benefits, including natural beauty. Enjoy the pristine white sandy beaches, lush parks, and vibrant wildlife preserves that make Naples a paradise for nature enthusiasts. Upscale amenities. Indulge in the sophisticated shopping, dining, and entertainment options that can be found throughout Naples, including the upscale boutiques and restaurants of the iconic Fifth Avenue South.
Wow.
Outdoor recreation. With this exceptional year-round weather, Naples offers endless opportunities for golfing, boating, fishing, and water sports, making it a haven for outdoor enthusiasts. Don't miss your chance to own this exceptional waterfront home in the heart of Naples, where luxury and natural beauty combine to create the perfect Florida lifestyle. Schedule your private showing today.
Cool.
That's awesome.
You see, when I first saw this, I was like falling off my chair. Like, how does a computer do this?
Right.
But it's got some adjectives in there, meticulously and gleaming.
That's the one that got me, the gleaming countertops.
Yeah, it gives a real sense of what the property actually looks like. I mean, it is completely fictitious. It doesn't exist.
No, yeah. We totally made it off the top of our head. So the first time we did this on a previous episode, I want to say it was episode 5, we used your specific house, and I didn't know until we asked for the output. And then you told me that it was yours, and subsequently said, I don't ever want to move. This just sold me on what a great house I live in.
Right. So the iconic Fifth Avenue South, I mean, I don't know Naples terribly well, but I do know of that location.
Yeah.
The shops and the boutiques. It didn't get confused and start saying great pizzas and cruise ships sail from Naples.
That's right.
So it's stuck with Florida, which is good.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, it's concise. It's very, very well written. To be honest with you, I wouldn't even need to redo that. That would be copy and paste, and off we go.
The funny thing is, so we didn't give it any specifics. This is something I caught as I was reading through it, where it talks about the kitchen being open to the living area. I didn't give any of that information. However,
they mainly are.
Well, it's accurate for a 2020 house,
Florida
right?
House, yeah.
I mean, that's accurate. I mean, we've gone to almost a full great room, dining room, everything being open now concept. So it's almost like it knows that's the architecture of 2020, right?
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
Yeah.
So like you said, I mean, I'm going to take this. This is my MLS property description. It's what's going on the flyer. It's what's going on the website. Whatever it is I'm doing, it's there.
Can we just try an experiment? Because I'd be interested to do it. So ask for 5 SEO keywords that would
separate chat or in relation to this.
In relation to this. So provide 5 SEO keywords that will help this description to rank on search engines, and then rewrite the description to include those keywords. I wonder if you can do it together. I'm asking it to do 2 things at once, so it probably can. But
so I love this, because that was my first thought too. Is we're giving it 2 commands at the same time, and I've actually seen this recently, and they were separate commands. So let's see what it does.
Yeah.
Here are 5 SEO keywords to help the description rank on search engines: Naples waterfront home, golf access property, luxury Naples real estate, Naples pool home, Naples, Florida lifestyle. Revised description with the SEO keywords, and there it goes.
You're joking.
That's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is fantastic. So now it's just gonna recreate that, and probably not wander too far off of what it originally did. It's just gonna make it make sense with those keywords that it gave us.
Yeah, because well, a lot of people don't. Well, I would assume a lot of people don't think about when they're writing a real estate description is it search engine friendly?
Right.
Because you're thinking, I've just got to write this thing. It's got to sound good for the customer, great for the seller, get it on the MLS and have done with it. But the fact is, the MLS is then read by Google and other search engines, and you want your property to rank for and appear for when people make those searches, such as Naples waterfront home.
Well, in the way that syndication works too, it's not just the MLS, right? The MLS is typically syndicating. So for us at Keller Williams, we syndicate to hundreds of websites. And so those keywords are showing up on all those different websites, including our own. So it's getting more traffic with those SEO keywords.
So it says living in this Gulf access property. So it's got that. Experience the best of Naples, Florida lifestyle. So it's got that in there. Does it mention luxury anywhere?
Let's see. The luxurious Naples real estate. This luxurious Naples real estate. It may have been a derivative of that word.
It's got it. That's fine. Yeah. So now we have a search engine friendly, concise yet detailed description, which we can then go ahead and use.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So now let's go to a new chat. So I'm just clicking up here at the top of my sidebar. The cool thing about ChatGPT is that it will actually record and keep that tally for you of all of the requests that you've made. So all of the prompts. All right. So we're going to go to a new one now. And I'm going to say, we're going to do the bio here. Write a real estate agent's bio for use in marketing. This agent is new to the real estate industry, and I'm doing this because this is what happens all the time. This agent is new to the real estate industry, but has extensive years of experience in the healthcare field. The agent is a native of, okay, here we go, Massachusetts. I think I got that right. Nope, sure didn't. Kills me.
Here comes some AI to assist you.
I know, right? Yeah. The agent is a native of Massachusetts and moved to Southwest Florida want me to try FLA and see
No,
if it knows?
no.
Okay. It does get the FL every time.
Yeah.
Yep. And moved to Southwest Florida. Oh, because I didn't capitalize it. 5 years ago to enjoy the sun and sand. What else should we put in there?
So I would put emphasize why past experience relevant to serving real estate customers. See if you can invent something here.
The past experience is relevant to
serving real estate customers.
So Peter made it easy on the robots in the background. So that's where I wanted. That's what I wanted to see, but I wonder if it's capable of doing it without even saying that.
Oh.
That's what I wanted to see. So we'll add that once we get the first output.
Okay.
So let me just. I'm going to copy this so I don't have to worry about it later. Okay. I'm just going to see what the output is that I get. Just see.
Oh, you need the name. So you.
Oh yeah.
Real estate agent's name
is Mary Smith. She has a loving husband and 3 beautiful kids. What else?
Pets.
I was gonna say that. I didn't know if I was getting too cheesy, but we're going full cheese here. No, we'll go full cheese.
The bio's meant to create that synergy between the prospective customer and the agent.
Yeah, so they can relate.
Something in common, yeah.
Yeah, because honestly, if I'm a dog person, I don't want an agent that's a cat person. No, I'm kidding.
Or an agent who doesn't like dogs.
Exactly. Yeah.
There are some.
She is also mom to 4. We're gonna make it. We're just going over the top here.
4 beagles.
4 fur babies, and let's see if it knows what that is.
All right, give it a try.
All right, let's go.
This agent has got gorillas for children.
Introducing Mary Smith, a dedicated, enthusiastic real estate agent who is committed to helping you find your dream home. Although new to the real estate industry, Mary brings extensive years of experience in the healthcare field, where she developed strong communication and negotiation skills, which are essential in the world of real estate. Originally from Massachusetts, Mary fell in love with Southwest Florida's beautiful weather and beaches and moved here with her loving husband and 3 beautiful kids 5 years ago. She understands the challenges of moving and navigating the real estate market in a new area, and she's committed to making the process as smooth and stress-free as possible for her clients.
Unreal.
Mary is a passionate animal lover, and she's mom to 4 adorable fur babies. She believes that a home is not just a place to live, but it's also a place where memories are made and where families grow and thrive. Her mission is to help her clients find the perfect home where they can create their own cherished memories. Mary's attention to detail, combined with her excellent communication and negotiation skills, make her an asset to anyone looking to buy or sell their home. She prides herself on being responsive, reliable, and always putting her clients' needs first. Whether you're looking to buy or sell a property, Mary Smith is the agent you can trust to make your real estate dreams a reality. Contact her today to schedule a consultation and take the first step towards finding your dream home. Mic drop. That's insane, isn't it? And I wait weeks, if not months, and sometimes never for our new agents.
That's 3.5.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It defaulted to that.
Yeah, so let's copy the whole prompt again.
Okay.
Let's put it into 4. I'm interested to see the difference.
Yeah. But I literally wait forever for my agents to come up with a bio so that we can get their marketing going, right? And that is absolutely crazy.
It's I can't even express it. The incredible nuanced nature of how it's created a persona, made that persona relevant to the prospective buyer.
Yeah.
For the field of real estate. I mean, it's unreal. It really is. This thing's too clever.
And I specifically used healthcare because in my market center alone, and I know this is kind of throughout the real estate industry, a lot of real estate agents are former nurses or some involvement in healthcare or teachers.
Yeah.
So I'm going to work on the teacher one myself off air and see what we come up with that one. All right, so we're going ChatGPT 4 this time. The reason I didn't catch the 3.5 is because every time you start a new chat, it defaults to 3.5.
Yeah. It still gave great output.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
I mean, 3.5 model has been improved. It's not the same as it was when it was released.
But see, it's already a little different. Meet Mary Smith, your compassionate real estate advocate.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
Because she loves fur babies.
That's true. That is true. I love that it knew what that was, though.
Yeah.
Right? It established a whole paragraph about it. And that was the old version. So meet Mary Smith, your compassionate real estate advocate, which is great for the About Me page on your website, right? Born and raised in the beautiful state of Massachusetts, Mary Smith has always been a hardworking and caring individual. After dedicating many years to a successful career in the healthcare industry, she transitioned to the world of real estate to bring her unique perspective and passion for helping others to a new field. Now, as a proud resident of Southwest Florida for the past 5 years, Mary is eager to share her love for the sun, sand, and vibrant communities with others looking to find their perfect home. With a strong background in healthcare, Mary understands the importance of listening to her clients' needs and desires. Her empathetic nature and unwavering commitment to client satisfaction make her an ideal choice for those looking to buy, sell, or rent in the Southwest Florida area. Whether you're searching for a cozy beachfront retreat or a spacious family home, Mary is dedicated to helping you navigate the real estate market with confidence and ease. As a wife and mother of 3 beautiful children, Mary knows the importance of finding the perfect home for your family. She also has a deep love for animals, and as a mom to 4 fur babies, she appreciates the needs of pet owners looking for a welcoming and pet-friendly community. When she's not working tirelessly to help her clients achieve their real estate dreams, Mary enjoys spending quality time with her loving husband and their children. Together, they take advantage of the stunning Florida coast and all the outdoor activities that the area has to offer. Choose Mary Smith as your real estate agent and experience the difference that comes with working alongside a compassionate professional who is dedicated to helping you make informed decisions and finding the perfect place to call home. Reach out to Mary today and let her guide you on your journey to your dream home in Southwest Florida.
Yeah, just as
impressive.
Yeah,
totally reworded, right? Absolute different output.
Both good,
but fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting across the personality of the agent, which is what the objective is of the exercise, and is hard to do.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So we got a message from Mr. Orsini here. At what point are you putting more effort into prompt engineering than you would actually writing the copy? Okay, so that's a little bit of a smart aleck right there, and we know how Chris is, and I know he said that with a smirk.
30 words for 300 words is a perfectly reasonable
return
on investment,
or 30 words for 2,500.
Yeah,
right. It all depends, and I know he's being a little bit facetious in that.
Yes, he sat there giggling to himself on his tower.
He did, for sure. But it's so powerful. Yeah. Right?
I mean, look at the output there. What we put in was what, 5 lines?
Yeah.
What have we got out? 30 lines? I don't know. So I think it's a good return on investment.
Yeah.
To get a quality piece like that written without this, you would have to pay a copywriter.
Well, and here's the deal, like, to address what Chris said, because it's valid. I know he was being facetious, but some people who don't understand it all will have that question. Like, it seems like you're putting a lot in the prompt. Yes, but am I worried about grammar or spelling or spacing or periods, punctuation, any of that when I put the prompt in? No. In fact, my prompt didn't make any sense because it was disjointed. It was, the chicken before the egg kind of thing. When I did the original prompt, I didn't do her name until the end because I spaced out on it. And then it spits out this perfectly, it's got perfect grammar, perfect punctuation. It's written in separate paragraphs according to how paragraphs should be separated. And I'll take that all day for having to write 5 lines of a prompt.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. So real estate descriptions and your bio, I mean, they're the 2 things a new agent has to get mastered and really get in the way, right? Yeah. Especially the bio.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very hard for people to do.
Because you can't get your marketing up and going without that. Because so the bio is your Facebook business page, your your About Me page on your website.
Yeah.
Most MLSs have an informational page about the agent.
Yeah, flyers,
any of that stuff, right? Your app. If you have a mobile app with Keller Williams, obviously you have a mobile app, and the fortunate thing there is that if you create the bio in your marketing profile, that goes across both the website and the app. Just it's powerful. This one alone, and I keep harping on it, but it's a point of frustration for me when I'm trying to help new agents because I don't get the bio forever, and we just got it done in literally seconds.
Yeah,
so
literally.
What else do you want to have fun with?
Well, I was thinking about a letter to send to a community to find people who might be thinking of selling their home.
Ooh, I like it. So we call this the golden letter.
The golden letter,
right?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna change the default to GPT-4. So the golden letter, most of us in Keller Williams have heard about it at one time or another, but if you haven't or you're new to Keller Williams, the golden letter is, I think the name really comes from like the golden ticket from Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka Chocolate
right?
Factory.
That's right. But the golden letter is the nickname for the letter that you send out. Sometimes people will call it an equity, what do you call it? Like your equity analysis letter or something like that.
Well, they changed it to that.
Yeah, right.
So,
but it's basically sending this snail mail letter out to a farm area or whatever the case may be to potential sellers so that you can let them know that with the current market conditions, they may have a lot of value in their house and equity. So that's what this is.
So kind of on Chris Orsini's point, what we want to do this time is ask it. Basically, if you're very precise about what you want, you'll get the right output. So we're not going to write a condensed version of the letter. We're going to ask it to create a letter with these following concepts and bullet points. Concepts and points.
Okay. So write a letter. Write a letter what?
So write a letter from a real estate agent
to a potential seller.
Yeah. Well, no, put to a property owner.
Okay. Okay.
That may be interested in using a realtor to help them understand the equity they have in the home and potentially to list the home for sale.
Okay.
All right, what else do we need to get it to do? Write in a compelling style, which is friendly and professional.
And now we'll see if it says, I hope this letter finds you well.
It probably will, which we can edit.
But we went to 4 and not 3.5, where we know it does that. So
probably will.
Okay, in a compelling style, which is friendly and professional.
And I want to put one extra bit.
Yep.
Relate the benefits of using a realtor to the needs.
Okay, I'm using a realtor
to the needs of homeowners that wish to sell. That's it.
All right, let's see what we get. Okay, now this is what I love about it is it provides the mail merge fields.
Yeah.
Every time you ask it to write you a letter, it will actually provide the mail merge fields. So I love that. Okay, subject, unlocking your home's full potential. Dear so-and-so. All right, Chris, here you go. If you're still listening, buddy, here you go for another snicker. I hope this letter finds you well. As a real estate professional with extensive experience in blank city, I have been keeping an eye on the recent trends in our local real estate market. It has come to my attention that you own a beautiful property at such and such address, and I wanted to reach out to share some valuable insights with you. The current market conditions are quite favorable for homeowners, with property values steadily rising and a high demand for quality homes in our area. If you have been considering selling your home, now might be the perfect time to capitalize on your property's equity and secure a great return on your investment. I understand that making the decision to sell your home is not an easy one. It is a significant financial and emotional decision, which is why partnering with an experienced realtor like myself can make all the difference. Here are a few key benefits to working with a professional real estate agent. 1, accurate home valuation. As a real estate agent, I have access to the latest marketing data and tools to provide you with an accurate assessment of your home's value, ensuring that you can maximize your equity. 2, customized marketing strategy. I will work with you to create a tailored marketing plan that highlights your home's unique features, reaching the right buyers and generating the highest possible offers. 3, expert negotiations. My experience and skill in negotiating can make the difference between a good offer and a great one, ensuring that you secure the best possible deal for your property. 4, seamless transaction management. From handling paperwork to coordinating with other professionals involved in the sale, I will manage every aspect of the transaction, providing you with a hassle-free experience. 5, local expertise. My in-depth knowledge of blank city market will allow me to provide valuable guidance and advice on pricing, staging, and preparing your home for sale, ensuring a successful outcome. If you are interested in exploring the equity you have built up in your home and discussing the potential for your listing your property, I would be more than happy to provide you with a complimentary, no obligation consultation. Please feel free to contact me at phone number or email address, and I will be delighted to schedule a convenient time for us to meet. Thank you for considering me as your real estate professional. I look forward to the opportunity to help you unlock your home's full potential and achieve your real estate goals. Warm regards. Boom. Another amazing letter.
Copy that and email it to me, because I'm going to send 100 or 200 of those out and just see how it does. It's awesome.
Yeah, my wife recently went back into production, and I'm going to give her this too.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, it's not as punchy and concise as the golden letter, because that's really, do you know your equity and they think you're selling? I have a buyer, right? Which is technically a lie.
Most of the time it is.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, I have buyers because I've been marketing for years, and I've got literally a database full of people looking to buy homes.
Right.
So I can confidently say in most areas in the area that I'm working that we do actually have buyers who are interested. And we have buyers who can't find what they want.
Yeah.
And so we might take a community and say, right, we've got Mr. Smith here who's thinking of buying a house in this community, and write to people, say, I do have a buyer. But the person receiving that letter is likely to think it's BS. That's my problem with the golden letter, because it's like, well, do you really? Bring them round.
Yeah.
Bring them round right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, I'll sell it. So I like this style because it talks about equity, it talks about maximizing your results, it talks about steady growth, which is true. We do have steady growth because of lack of inventory, which is also true. I like the fact you gave 5 bullet points as to why you use a real estate agent. Customized marketing strategy, which is different to off the peg marketing. Right. Yep. So I thought that was very cool. I like its professional style. I think it's a little too professional. It might be,
but it started with, I hope this letter finds you well. What could be more friendly than that?
Well, I don't know why we're balking at that, because it's not bad.
No, I know it's not.
It's just
it's
Chris Orsini who picked up on it.
Well, but because the point is it comes out canned and salesy.
Yeah. So I think you could just start with, as a real estate professional.
Yeah, I do
too.
too.
The problem is I don't want to turn the person off immediately. So I might put something like, I'm writing to you to talk about the equity in your home.
Sure. Yeah.
As a real estate professional. So I might edit it, but I still like it.
But and really it's just the way that it starts off that we don't necessarily like 100%. So instead of having to write, what is this, like 6-7 paragraphs, instead of having to write that, I have to change 2 lines.
Yeah. Tweet.
That's the point that we're trying to get across with ChatGPT, is the output may not be perfect for what you particularly want, but about 99% of it will be. And you just have to change one little thing here or there and not waste countless hours or
And the other thing,
days trying to come up with it.
a lot of people write letters and forget to put the call to action.
Yeah.
Which it's clear as day in that final paragraph or two. So the call to action is there, what a real estate agent does, why we're contacting you, what the issue is. You know,
So,
you could just write, I think in a selling, I've got a buyer, right?
Yeah.
But it's not the same approach. You're not really giving any value about what you do as an agent.
Yeah. So this actually kills two birds with one stone, because normally the golden letter doesn't. Did I say something wrong?
Poor birds.
I'm not much on birds either, especially the scrub jay, but I won't get into that. That's a different topic.
What, the noise?
No, the fact that damn little bird screwed up property rights in this area.
Oh, because of the turtles.
Yeah, like the turtles.
The tortoise. The tortoise.
Yeah, the tortoise.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, now everybody thinks that I hate
We're
animals.
evil.
That's not true. I absolutely love animals. Like I said, different topic, different day. I even forgot what I was saying now. But basically the point is that this is saving you all the time that it would take to have to generate. Oh, killing two birds with one stone. Thank you. Before we got on the animal loving, should I have Sarah McLachlan music playing right now?
Probably.
So what it does is you get the letter and the benefits of working with a realtor in one letter, because in what I've seen with the golden letter, that's not the case.
Mm-hmm.
You have one telling that, asking them if they know about the equity in their house, blah, 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 trying to get the appointment. And then at the appointment is where you're probably going to give them some other pamphlet that tells them about the benefits of working
what
with
you
a
could
realtor.
do with that letter is stick a Post-it note on it.
Mm-hmm.
And on the Post-it note, say, I have a buyer who's thinking about your community.
Mm-hmm.
Call me.
Yeah.
And just stick that on the letter. So you're getting the immediate kind of whatever the word is. I haven't got the word, but the immediate point of your communication
Mm-hmm.
across. But at the same time, you're adding value with the letter itself. So
Right.
that might be a way of doing it. You can print Post-it notes onto letters so they look like a real Post-it note. It doesn't actually have to be one. I mean, it could
Right.
be. Yeah.
Right.
So we're going to say that one. So we've had 3 uses for ChatGPT for this morning.
Mm-hmm.
The bio, the property description, then the bio and the letter. And all 3 of them have been awesome.
They're fantastic. I mean, honestly, the bio, I don't think needed to be tweaked at all.
No.
The property description didn't need to be tweaked at all.
And this is
just how you want to open up the letter itself.
We're just being slightly hypercritical because we've seen that same opening over and over again. I hope.
Yeah, well, you're absolutely right. In where most agents go wrong, make the mistake, whatever, is ready, aim, and they never fire. They never pull the trigger, right? So this, I mean, don't overthink it.
Mm-hmm.
Ask ChatGPT for the response. Don't worry about the fact that it says, I hope this letter finds you well, because you probably do hope it finds them well, and you just need to get it out.
You see that, without getting into too much detail, I understand why that comment can be offensive, because some people are not well.
Yeah. Right.
So you don't really want to be opening your first conversation with, I hope you're well, when the person's
right. Their life could be a total wreck.
They might have cancer at the moment or something. So I think it's best just to politically stay away from that and go into why you're writing to them.
Yeah.
I'm writing about your home equity. That's going to get me right away.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you mean? What's it? My equity? What's that about?
And the funny thing is, a lot of people don't know.
Oh, no. I mean, my neighbors think their houses are worth 200, 300,000 more than they actually are.
Right.
We had one list at 750. In fact, 785.
That's crazy.
He's dropped it now to 525.
Wow.
But he started it because he believed and he convinced the agent my house is worth 785,000. It's a 5-bed, don't you know? But it's not. It's worth maybe 485.
Yeah.
It's 300,000 off. So people have no idea what their equity is. And the thing is, you make financial decisions about buying an RV, buying a boat, buying a new car, going on a vacation, because you go, well, I've got equity, so I'll spend my capital, right? So if you're making the wrong decisions in your life because you haven't consulted with a realtor,
can you imagine being $300,000 off on your equity, and you're making those kind of
I'll just take an equity loan, and then you find yourself underwater.
Yeah.
So knowing your home value is like knowing what's in your bank. It's your brick bank, I call it.
Right.
So you should always know what your home's worth.
I love that.
And
Brick bank.
The brick bank. And right now, your home is probably not worth as much as it may have been 6 to 8 months ago. We've seen a little, in closings, correction.
Right.
There's still overall a slight inflation in the housing market, but we might see this year balance out where we don't really see much growth. So, and then of course the effect of inflation is devaluing. So talking to an agent and having that conversation and having a CMA done, not just for selling, but to understand your net worth is a service we offer, right?
Yeah. And the other thing that I love about, hi, Paul. So here's the deal. Those of you that are watching, if you look for MCTTs Unleashed in the Facebook group, well, actually on the Facebook page, okay, we have the MCTTs Unleashed Facebook page, and we will invite you, if you're not already, to the group. And then in the group is where we put the files for everybody. So I will make this letter available so that it can be used. So Paul, thanks for chiming in on that, and we'll get that out to you. And Paul, also thank you for giving Facebook the access so that we knew who you were. I love that when I see
Paul.
that. Okay, so we had a lot of fun. Useful information, and I don't think this knows any bounds. I mean, it's just going to continue to improve what it is that we do. So I listen to I'm kind of a gadget junkie, for those that know me from Realty Tech Guru as well. And I follow a lot of video and videography and photography and gadget stuff. So I follow Think Media, and the Think Media podcast, one of the most recent episodes was, do you think that this particular technology thing is overrated, underrated, or accurately rated, right? And ChatGPT came up, and across the board, underrated. People don't understand the power of it. People think that it's a trend and it's going to go away, and it's not. It's going to continue to improve to the point that our cars and our houses are going to be telling us what to do and not the other way around, right?
No, they've just recently announced they're incorporating it into food service collection, travel agencies with apps, so that you can, basically look up a recipe and then get Instacart to deliver it using ChatGPT.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
So once these interconnected apps, that I've applied for the beta testing of it and haven't been granted it yet, but it's going to be incredible because ChatGPT is going to be able to reach out into the world through these services. And we're going to see some just mind-blowing change. I mean, if you think this is clever, just wait and see what's around the corner, because it is literally around the corner for weeks.
And as we talk about, the future of this, it's already being incorporated into many apps, and I don't see any reason why this wouldn't find its way into something like Command.
No, right? It will. I mean, it's going to be, I would say this time next year, one of the big CRMs out there will have incorporated ChatGPT so that it reads the emails that you're sending, rewrites them, improves them. It reads the emails that come back from customers and responds to them.
Right.
And it's not just a chat bot, it's an email bot. It's going to nurture your leads and ask questions and prompt and query the customer and work out what their goals, motivations are, their intentions, what they need from the agent. The power of having an intelligent mind inside a CRM is just literally mind-blowing.
Unbelievable. So one of the things I saw recently, and I don't know if it was something that you had spoken about or posted, but one of the things I saw is that the capability is already there for it to read your email inbox and automatically prompt a reply and then ask you, here's what I wrote as a reply. Do you want to send?
Yeah,
and it's all done.
They're putting that into Gmail.
Yeah. Crazy
So
stuff. That is the future of artificial intelligence. It is definitely one of those things that's going to save you time and money and allow you to focus on your 20%, which really ought to be feeding that data bank, right? And doing your top 20 real estate related activities thinking about blog posts and bios and property descriptions and all that stuff is not in your top 20%. It's in your bottom 80, and it doesn't really provide you much in the way of income, but it's important to get to the point where you do. So let ChatGPT do that for you. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us in the YouTube comments, Facebook, on the business page. And then if you'd like to join the our Facebook private group for MCTTs Unleashed, which is where we provide all of the content, it's kind of our secret society where we make the slideshows and the material available. Then if you just comment that you'd like to be in the group, just say, please let me in the group, and I'll get you in the group. Okay, either Peter or I will. So thanks for tuning in. As always, we appreciate your time. We appreciate you always coming from a learning-based mindset, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye, everybody.